Hello, my name is Jack, and today I'm going to be telling the story of the most pain I have ever experienced in one moment. So, this story takes place when I was at school. I think probably 7 years ago. 7 years ago, and it was lunchtime at school. And it was summer, it was sunny out, so we went outside to eat lunch. There was a big field where you could sit down and you could eat your lunch and play football and things like that. So me and my friends were sitting down on the hill. There was a hill on the field that went up to a different field. So you had lower field, hill, upper field. And we were sitting on the hill, just eating our lunch. And there were a group of girls in a year, 2 years below us, I think, that we kind of knew a little bit. And there was a tree. There was a tree that grew really small apples. Really small apples. So, for whatever reason, these girls threw the apples at me and my friends. And we were like, okay, so we threw some back, as you do. And then I see my friend that I'm with, probably my best friend throughout all of school, picked up an apple in front of me, and to this day he says he tried to throw it away. And the only reason I slightly believe him is because I know how bad he is at throwing. So he says he tries to throw it away, and as he does that, I lean back like this, and he throws it, and it goes in the top of my leg, down like that, and it hits me in the right ball, directly on the right testicle. And I drop, I'm like, I'm dead, okay? And do my friends stay to help? No, they all run away. They run away and leave me alone. So I'm like that, on my own, on the field, and there's nobody around me. So this is where the story gets a little bit funny. Because they all went and I was alone, a teacher came over to ask if I was okay. But this wasn't a teacher from my school. We had Italian exchange students at the time. And this was their teacher who came with them into England to supervise them. And she didn't speak lots of English, but she came over and was like, "Are you okay?" And I had to be like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I wasn't okay. It really hurt. But to be honest, I just wanted her to go away. So she went, and after a minute or so, my friends came back. Partly because I was in pain, but mostly to laugh at me. So they came back, and when my friends were back, the other teacher, a teacher from my school, came over. It turns out the Italian teacher told this teacher that I was hurt. So she came over and asked. And when she asked what's wrong, all I could really say was, "Miss, my thingy really hurts." And I could see on her face that she was trying not to laugh. I could see she wanted to laugh, but she was staying professional. She was professional. So she goes, "Okay, Jack, go to the toilet and see if it's all still good. And then if it's not, we go to the doctors and get you sorted out. So I went to the toilet and looked, and it was still there. It was still there. It just hurt a lot. And I had to limp as well. It really hurt. Whenever I walked and I took a step, it really hurt. So I was like, oh, that's not good. And so I'm like, okay, to be honest, I wanted to go home. So I texted my mum and I said, make up an excuse. I'll have to go home. My balls hurt. So I wait for that and she says, okay, go to medical and I'll pick you up. So I'm like, cool. I go to walk there. Bear in mind, I'm still limping. I'm like, ugh, ugh, like that. And I see my PE teacher, my sports teacher, and he goes, oh, what's wrong, Jack? You pulled your hamstring. Have you pulled your hamstring? Like when running, and you go, ah, like that. And I said, yes. I didn't want to talk about it. So I said, yes, my leg hurts. He goes, and then I'm sitting down, waiting to be picked up. And I see the Italian teacher again. And she comes over and she's like, oh, are you okay? You better now? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It wasn't, it still hurt, but I didn't want to talk about it. So she left. And then when my mum gets there, I go, did you make up an excuse? What did you tell them? And she goes, no, I just told them exactly what happened. I'm like, Mum, why did you do that? But it was okay. So I came home and I had to lay like that, my legs like that, for 3 days. And it really fucking hurt. But yeah, that's the most pain I've ever been in one moment. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. I didn't. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.